We are honored to be joined by one of them. Father Donald Planty Jr. is a pastor at St. Charles Borromeo Catholic Church in the Diocese of Arlington, Virginia. He joins us from the EWTN Vatican Bureau. It's great to have you with us, Father Planty. Participants at the first session of the Synod on Synodality last year suggested that listening more to the voices of parish priests who minister to everyday Catholics face-to-face was important. And so heeding that advice, the Vatican gathered 300 of you from around the world. What can you share about this experience?
As you can imagine, it was great to be with 300 brother priests from every corner of the world gathering together in Rome in a retreat center outside of Rome to discuss the ways that we can support the Church's synodal path. That is, the way that we can all work together with the faithful in our parishes, accompanying one another, walking with one another. Synodal means on the same way, on the same path, and we do so by all working together with co-responsibility for the mission of the Church. Each one of us a missionary disciple, each according to their own gifts and their own vocation. And of course, the meeting concluded with an audience with the Holy Father yesterday, at which we exchanged conversation and questions with the Holy Father, and then each one of us was able to meet the Holy Father afterwards.
And what was that like? Your background is obviously unique. You've worked on university campuses and served in many countries, and you're fluent in several languages. Did you share anything with the Holy Father that spoke to whether this gathering was representative of the global Church?
I did not submit a question to be asked of the Holy Father, but a number of priests from around the world did, and it was a great, beautiful, and fraternal exchange between all of us.
And then how do you think this gathering will influence the upcoming reports and then that final Synod gathering in October that we're all anticipating?
So the 300 priests were gathered into working groups. We had many conversations about fundamental themes involving synodality, how we all collaborate in the same mission in the Church. And all of our feedback and all of our discussions have been summarized in different group reports. And those summaries will be used to inform the Instrumentum Laboris, that is the working document that will serve for contemplation and discussion at the second session of the Synod in October.
And did you find that your experiences that you shared were significantly different from your brother priests, the other 300 that were there?
What I found was we all share the same experiences on one level, but we also all share very different experiences on another level. Inasmuch as we're all parish priests in the trenches, ministering to the faithful through the prophetic mission of proclaiming and teaching the faith, through the priestly mission of offering people the sacraments, celebrating the sacraments with them, through the shepherding mission of gathering people together in charity and ministering to various needs. We all share in that same priestly ministry, and that really united us beautifully as we recognized that we all share in that same mission. At the same time, coming from so many different countries and so many different cultures, we realized there were many differences in the way that mission is lived out. Obviously, it's going to be lived out differently in Arlington, Virginia, across the river from our nation's capital in the United States, as it is in Portugal or in East Timor or in Syria, for example.
Well, one last thing. You obviously were very involved in the Arlington Diocese working on the preparations for the Synod and submitting your recommendations after having listening sessions. How is this experience that you just had in Rome going to affect what you bring back to your home diocese?
I'll be happy to share some of the conversations we had with our brother priests back in the diocese, but I would say that our diocese, like I think many dioceses in the United States, already live synodality in a very robust way. We are used to, in our Anglo-Saxon democratic culture, of people manifesting their opinions to their sacred pastors, which is not only their right but their obligation according to church law. But we all work together, whether it's paid staff, volunteers, ordinary parishioners. We are always working together to advance the mission of the Church, to understand that we're all called to be missionary disciples. So I think there are many stories I can share with my brother priests and with our bishop and with our people back in the Diocese of Arlington about the way synodality and the mission is lived differently in different countries. But I do think that we in the Arlington Diocese, like so many in the United States, already do collaborate so much for the apostolate and for the mission.
Well, we're praying for your safe return home and are grateful that you took the time to be here with us. Thank you so much, Father Planty.